Hello everyone, welcome to Campus Connect by Patrika. Today we'll be talking about TDU University, which is situated in Bangalore, and we have two of the faculty members from MSc Life Science Ayurveda Biology program. So let's welcome Professor Ashwini and Professor Subrahmanya. As part of MSc, I think one important aspect is also to get hands-on experience on research or different techniques. So what is the infrastructure available to the students who could who join this program, and how the infrastructure is bringing modern science as well as Ayurvedic science together?
That's a very good question you asked, because I would definitely, we both would like to highlight that is another unique point in the about TDU. We have a TDU campus in Yelahanka, Bangalore, and we have 1,500 medicinal plant species on our campus. So our the medicinal plant portion, the class, happens actually in the gardens and not in the class. So that's a very big advantage, I feel. Apart from that, we have a very good lab facility. I wouldn't say that it is to very high tech, but it is very much sufficient lab facility. We have a separate lab for our MSc programs, where we have where people, the students enrolled for the MSc program, can use those small and big equipments, get a feel of it, get the confidence to use it by themselves. And just to list out what we have the molecular biology equipments like PCR, and we also have qPCR, quantitative PCR, RT-PCR machines. We have the gel documentation system, all the electrophoresis equipment. We have different types of incubators, microbiology facility. I am a C. elegans scientist, so C. Norabditis elegans facility we have. We have a Drosophila facility, which we use, the Drosophila, the plant. So we have the model organism facility. Vishnu, our colleague, is also heads the facility called cell biology facility, and we have that. So we have animal cell culture facility. We have a repository which has lot of herbarium sheet and raw drug repository. It is a raw drug repository. So for identification plant, for quality control, all those things we have. We have a good chemistry analytical lab where we have HPLC, we have GCMS, and all other chemical physical characterization equipments, which are small and big equipments. Of course, equipments, basic equipments like pH meter and all those things, everything is available. It's a self-sufficient laboratory as such, and situated in a perfect campus, which has a lot of medicinal plants and herbarium, supported by herbarium database. So I should tell you that we have a very good database, and where we get a lot of data about the scientific publications related to a plant, as well as how it is used in traditional medicine.
Adding to Ashwini, yes, we have good collection of medicinal plants. The species are collected from different parts of India, and interesting to say that some of them are endemic to certain geographical location. The field botanists and taxonomists identified these species, they brought here, and we cultivated, we grow here as demonstration garden. Apart from that, this campus is a living example how these species of medicinal plants are used. You have, the medicinal plants growing in this campus. The students fetch that, collect that, and they use it for their studies, or students are demonstrated how to convert raw medicinal plant into a pharmaceutical product. We have a small pharmaceutical facility here, which feeds to the hospital, 100-bed integrative medicine hospital. Students get to know how medicines are prepared here in the pharmaceutics facility and how it is dispensed. And they see that how this particular medicine gives benefit to patient. So I would say that this is an ecosystem gives students end-to-end experience. And Ashwini explained about various facilities available here. But the uniqueness of this place is experts speak to each other. Lot of dialogue happens. Lot of knowledge exchange happens. I think this is one of the unique part and very important part of the transdisciplinary sciences. Knowledge exchange has to happen. Healthy dialogues has to happen. Then only something can be something solid, concrete ideas can come out that can help to solve the problems faced by the society.
Yeah, I think you both highlighted important points. And coming from like a student perspective, so you mentioned that you have almost all the facilities which might be required by master students. So, but how much freedom is provided to students to explore these facilities and to get hands-on on each and every instrument?
Yeah, as part of the syllabus, whatever they are supposed to study, which is taught in the practical classes. One thing. Apart from that, we explained you about the research program or the mini research program of their part of the dissertation. There, they're allowed to use, not use, explore, use, and learn, or I'll revert. As part of their thesis, students are allowed to use the instrument initially maybe under the supervision of seniors or the guides. Later, they are allowed to use on their own. So also at this point of time, we don't have great number of students here. I mean, large number of students are not there. So we believe that students are given proper exposure in terms of understanding the facility. However, getting expertise in a particular facility is maybe taking time, and which cannot be given within the span of 1.5 to 2 years of time.
So having said that, yeah, we do train them in the basic lab equipment and the specialized laboratory skills. If a person is doing internship and if it is required for that research topic, those things will be definitely the person will be exposed to and will be given on like hands-on kind of experience. But definitely because of this, what he highlighted, because of that 8 months internship program which is there, they really get to see the real lab and what happens in the real lab, and not only in the practical classes. So, and one more thing I would like to highlight is that we during the course we also go out, take students out to different research institutes, different types of places, and even industry. And that actually makes a big difference. So not only they are aware about what's happening outside the four walls of the class.
I think that's an important point. And myself worked in industry and academia. It's important to at least have glimpse of what happens in industry beyond academic setup.
Apart from the industry visits and the visits to the scientific institutes, we also take them to the conservation sites. So we have something called as medicinal plant conservation area. So hectares of forest will be kept, will be designated as a conservation site for particular plants, say Saraka Ashoka, or any plant for that matter, which needs conservation. There is a conservation need for that. And we do take them to those sites and see that it's not only the plant is of course important, but apart from that, locals who are dependent on that forest, the forest department. All those are the players of that ecosystem and the stakeholders of the ecosystem. And we do visit the even the sites, conservation sites, and give that feel to. So starting from the high-end laboratory in the institutes till the forest sites where the field work of the conservation happens, all we cover all of that in our visits. So that's and the industry, of course, as I had told you.
Yeah, thanks for highlighting, I think, this holistic approach of going towards academia as well as conservation prospects, which could be associated with this program. So from, again, a student perspective, when we do masters, so one important thing is career development, and again, which is leading to placements from this program. Can you highlight what career development aspect is associated with this program?
TDU has long history of working with NGOs, industry, and academic institutes. So, from the first week of the student life in TDU, the teachers or the faculty tries to understand the interest and ability of the student to work in specific areas. And we try to understand what is their interest, what they would like to achieve as their career. So a lot of interactions, one-to-one interaction with the faculty and the student happens, and faculty tries to connect with different appropriate places. Say, for the example, a particular student may be interested to get into PhD in a specific area, and probably he or she may have a particular aim to reach to particular university. So the faculty tries to connect with those institutes, and we try to give required training. Many times this is not very formal training, but very informally this will be happening. We try to speak with the industry partners, well-wishers from industry and other NGOs, etc. Wherever there is opportunity, we try to connect the students and the prospective employers. And we understand that these students from BAMS or from MBBS, many times they define their career objective or aim that they would like to be sound with the knowledge, or academically they need to be sound with, but they would like to continue their practice, clinical practice. So we support that kind of activity as well for people with that kind of practice interest. We have integrative hospital, and we make provision for the students to go and learn from this hospital as well.
Yeah. So I would like to add a couple of things here. This question which you asked, which is very relevant, very important question at that stage of life, right? When people are getting into masters, because masters is making you specialize in certain field, and after that you are supposed to execute that knowledge. So I'm very happy to say that we have been very conscious about this from the beginning. Even our board of academics involves people from experts from different areas. So we have ran the syllabus and the way our program will go through these experts. So the experts come from the research institutes, of course, big, like professors with long-standing, very good career in science. But at the same time, there are doctors who are very good clinicians with good practice and good experience with the world around, as far as the both medical doctors, the modern and the Ayurveda. And then we also have industry experts on the board of the academics board. So we have taken this syllabus as planned it through these experts. They have suggested the modifications. We have modified them. So having said that, we are in constant dialogue, as I said, with all these people will be the employers for our students in future. And that can be a scientist also, because the student who wants to pursue the career in science, like PhD, higher study, is also gets a good, like people know that yes, person is passing out from TDU, and this is how what they would have learned, and that they would be good at. So little bit more extension from this is that our alumni right now from MSc program are very well placed. I'm very proud to say that they are very well placed because there are people who are in industry, people who have gone for higher studies, PhD in India or abroad, say Japan and Israel, and so we are still going now again. There are people who, and the students have made a very informed uh, judgment or informed decision about where they want to go. There are some students who their calling was public health, and they are in NGOs and public health organizations where they are there. And there are people, Ayurveda doctor who has got a degree in our institute is well placed in an industry, Ayurveda pharmaceutical industry, or even other industry. So that's how they have some have gone choose to do scientific writing, and so there are people who have whatever three batches we have which have passed out. We have got people getting into very good fields and whatever they want. And some of them have decided to practice on their own, but their practice they feel is much more refined now. And they are able to speak a different language to their patient relationship. I think all these things are very gratifying for us as a faculty of that course.
Yeah, I think it's good to know that the career development part is taken care and students are well placed after graduating from this course. So one last question, like students who might be looking for this program and who want to join this program. So one of the aspect is campus life, hostels, because that's important part when it comes to any program. So how well structured or how well programmed is campus life integrated to the like academic program like this?
I have been coming to this campus for more than a decade now, and every day it's a pleasure to come back to this campus. So this we are in a area where we are surrounded by forest land. So that's a good thing. We are close to Bangalore, but still we are in a very peaceful and green place. So we have a hostel on campus, which is a very safe, very good hostel, and we can actually give more information if somebody is interested in that. We recently finished a sports week, so we do have facility. I won't say fantastic gym and fantastic sports complex. I'm not saying claiming that, but we have the environment which is concerned. We have a facility also for sport, and we do have. Uh, we have a canteen which gives good food to the students all throughout the day, all 7 days a week, and yeah, that's about it. I think we have good campus life, though we are a little away from the city, not so now because the city has grown, but we are we are in a very peaceful place, and we have a good library which is open till evening hours, and we allow students to use it whenever they want, whenever they feel like. So yeah, that's. I would say we have a high tech campus, but we have a good campus. We have a very pleasant campus. Yes, that's how I put it.
Literally and cultural interests of the students are also encouraged.
Yes.
And we have provision very informal occasions to express themselves with their skills and abilities.
Okay.
A kind of homely environment, I would explain. TDU campus life will be, currently you will call probably as a very homely environment.
Yeah, it's not very dry. It's not a dry. It's a very cozy kind of.
Yeah, great. So before we wrap up, So one message for students who might be like looking for master's program, and when they have options to explore, just go for either like modern science or biotech programs. But if they came across this program, what message you like to give to them?
I would I would say that of course I have done normal MSc. I have done MSc in botany, plant biotechnology, and I liked it. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but I think you will definitely get that normal MSc thing, and you will get much more than that. So I would say there are a lot of additional benefits which you will get. Not only exposure to other subjects, the way of thinking will be very different. You will be better placed uh, when you go out of this campus or out of this program. When you pass out from this program, of course, there will be lot of very visible and not so visible advantage of joining. First of all, the world has come to the thing that come to the awareness that not a single, it cannot be a silo. So, no, none of the disciplines can remain in silo. And this is the first step the student will take to come out of that silo and be more, learn something which is more for, will teach a lot more for life than just for the academic career. I would definitely encourage students to think, if they think, if you want to do something little different from the routine, definitely join this program, and it will be, they will definitely feel the benefit by within a couple of months. They will see that there are a lot of benefits. If they want, they can talk to our alumni. We can connect them. They can talk to them. They can get their opinion, because of course the alumni will be just a couple of years like apart from the stage where they are, the students, the new students are in this journey. So we are ready to want to talk to us. Of course, we are open to talk.
I would like to call or consider this academic experience as real world or real life experience. Students will learn not only to examine a particular subject from multiple perspectives, but to respect multiple perspectives, respect opinions, and to sit and have healthy dialogue, and to resolve with a motto to resolve some problems faced by the people with reference to healthcare. So I would like to call it as it will be a unique experience.
Unique experience with valid degree.
Yes.
So that's what it is.
Thanks a lot for joining us on Campus Connect. I think it's valuable information, and students will get overview why they should join TDU and why they should think beyond regular MSc program. And I'm sure people have something for Ayurveda, and this program will bring people together again in coming future, so that we can have brighter side of Ayurveda, where modern science is combined with traditional science. Thanks a lot once again, and we'll be sharing more information about this program through this video, and we'll also be sharing student or alumni review about this program, so that people will get better idea about this program. Thanks a lot once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.